Hey, what's going on, everyone? New World Order Survival Guy. Today, I want to get into a topic about paracord. For all you preppers, bug out baggers, get home bag, whatever your emergency bag, EDC, prepare kit has for cordage. The most popular one, of course, is paracord. So today, I want to get into a little subject about paracord and let you know the truth about it. It may be something some of you with more expertise already know, but I know most people do not know about this. So, this right here is 1,000-pound paracord. A lot of you out there just mainly recognize the 550 paracord. Now, 550 paracord is rated to a static load of 550 pounds. However, it's important to remember that this is only the static breaking strength. That means dead weight. So safe load is much lower, typically a third to a fifth of the static load. Roughly, probably about 110 to 170 pounds, depending on what you're using it for. Additionally, factors like knots, sharp angles, and also the dynamic of the load, like swinging or falling objects, the inertia of what the rope is doing or what's at the end of the rope. Falling objects and like swinging and stuff like that can further reduce the rope's strength and capacity. So keep that in mind. When you're getting 550 cord, you're talking about dead weight. Just that's how it's tested, that's how it's rated. So you might want to consider getting 1,000-pound paracord, which is rated on a static breaking point of 1,000 pounds, but on the other hand, if you're doing anything like movement or anything with it, like most people would be doing, it's about 250 to 333 pounds that you can play with. Now, of course, that can fluctuate. That's just a rough estimate. So if you ever consider using this to hold your own body weight, you got to take that in consideration. Like when they use for parachuting, they're using roughly about 4 strands of it. So that tension, that inertia between 4 is about right for most people. I would get the 1,000. It's not much difference in the price, and you'll feel a lot safer, and you get a lot more out of 1,000-pound paracord. So good paracord is made from 100% nylon. 100% nylon, offering basically a blend of strength, elasticity, and resistance to rot, mold, and UV light. Polyester lessens all the above. So, and not to mention, it depends where. If you get from China, a lot of it is cheaply made nylon. You know, like we have steel here. You have Chinese steel, American steel, and like German steel is a lot stronger than Chinese steel. It's basically the same type of effect. Now, polyester obviously lessens the strength of what it says far more than the non-static load of nylon. Good paracord is made from kern mantle construction, which is a braided sheath, which is the mantle, encases and inner core strands, which is the kern. So, in all that, nylon is smoother. It's less subject to abrasiveness. It's more loose and durable, so you can actually, it's more pliable than polyester. It's comfortable on the skin, and it's more resistant to kinks. And obviously, the 1,000-pound test paracord, there's more strands than the 550, which you could do more things with. And if you needed to use it to support your body weight, this is more durable, obviously, than if you needed to, let's say, propel down something or something like that. If you're, it worked great if you're like 110, 150 pounds, but it's best to rest assured with 1,000 pounds. It's not much more. Let's bring this back up. All right, so where you get a lot of that polyester paracord would be in a lot of these. You get them at bracelets. You get them on all sorts of things. So you got to read the description before you buy it and make sure it's nylon and not polyester. Because polyester, you're only going to get a fraction of that 110 to 170 because it's a weaker component compared to nylon. The only thing that polyester has over nylon is that polyester keeps its color better than nylon. Even though nylon rope is more shinier and more vibrant color, who cares? That's not what you're buying paracord for. You're buying it for the durability and the longevity for the intended use. So keep that in mind. Paracord is an awesome product, but I highly recommend nylon 1,000-pound test weight. Because you're not actually getting what you think you're getting with the 550 paracord, let alone something like 550 polyester paracord. So that's what I wanted to share with you about paracord. Look in the descriptions when you buy paracord. make sure that it is not polyester. And if you're doing lighter loads, like just holding up a tarp or something, it might not be that big of a deal. But usually people carry paracord for a multi-purpose thing, type of situation. So you want the best cord that you can possibly get, and handle more jobs than was hidden in the fine description. Because who would have thought 110 pounds is all you're going to get, between 110 and 170 pounds off a good yanking or some good weight dangling from a 550 paracord. You're better off with 1,000 pound paracord. Another thing I wanted to throw in there, you can cut this. Let me get a good grip on it. This didn't even cut it very well. These scissors suck. I should have got a better pair. You can mend two paracords together by lighting it. Let me see if I can do a little demonstration. Now, you can mend the nylon to the polyester, but it's a real pretty easy breaking point, so you don't want to do that. Mending, I mean, obviously it's only going to be for holding up tarp or something like that. But you can absolutely mend these together. There's a melting point. Two, use it, like if you have two pieces or something like that, you can actually mend these together, and it's nowhere near going to be what the weight of the rope that it claims. But like I said, if you do polyester to nylon, it will stick, it will go, and you get this out of it. It's pretty strong. It'll definitely hold up a tarp and a lot of basic things that you'll need it for. Good strong. So that's it. I just wanted to give you a little breakdown on paracord. That's it for today. Please like, share, subscribe. New World Order Survival Guy. Catch you on the next one.